I had a really good job. I worked at a financial office. I worked for a complete prick, but I was paid very well. My boss and his partner embezzled, cooked books, and every other financial white-collar crime you could imagine. After 1 month of my training and another month of actually working there, I had figured out every crime they were committing. I was smart enough to figure this all out, but still dumb enough to keep working there. We worked jobs we shouldn't to pay for the student loan for the education to gain said job that we shouldn't have taken in the first place. Millennial generation paradox. It amazes me that people take such care to guard their personal home and belongings with double locks, security systems, and home insurance policies endorsed with every conceivable peril covered, but will fully trust 6 figures of their retirement wealth to some douchebag they go to church with or play golf with. He's a good Christian with a handicap of 7, so let's let him manage our retirement fund. But watch that new family down the street with the Brown kids. I think they may steal my tools from the garage. I better make sure we have deadbolt locks on the side door to protect $100 worth of gardening equipment. Well, surprise, surprise. My boss and his partner were found out and are under indictment. I didn't turn against them, just claimed ignorance. Now, since my only work experience is a closed-up, disgraced financial firm, I am unable to find work in my field. I couldn't find work anywhere. But I got hired here. This is where I work now. This is my new boss. Basically a complete animal. If this were the year 800 or 900 AD, he'd be on a ship to an Anglo-Saxon village off the English coast with the rest of his Viking brothers. But it's the 2000s, so he runs this place, an adult bookstore and strip club. If the Norwegians ever went La Cosa Nostra, like the Sicilians, this would be the type of guy they would need. But, after 3 months of working here, I have to concede that he is the very first positive business role model I've had since my father. I have watched closely and looked through everything he does here. I cannot find one impropriety. He does not cheat on his taxes, provides health insurance, and secretly tides 10% of all net earnings to the 5 poorest African American churches in town. This guy shows complete respect to his patrons. My first week here, he summed the porn shop up as, "Guys pay us to jerk off in the corner. That's pretty much it." My job title is manager here, but I'm basically a janitor. My boss said that it makes it easier for me to get another job when they see manager as your work title. Yep, definitely a resume enhancer. I basically refer to myself as the adult shop mop. I like the sound of it. It sounds like a Hemingway rough draft or deleted line in a Kerouac novel. My new job is very different, but when you get down to it, really the same thing. I clean up after perverted businessmen with something to hide. Some of these guys just come here to jack off because their wife won't allow porn in the house. Some closeted gay or bisexual men. This isn't even the worst thing I've had to do today. Some are just your classic dirty bookstore pervs. I even recognize some of these men as my former boss's clients. The key is to just always be looking somewhere else. Never make eye contact. Basically, I clean up after men who jerk off. That is what I do. This is a layer of hell that Dante could have never written about or thought up. I see this as atonement for my sins of complacency and greed with my former job. I accept it. Like the Bible story about God loving the tax collector more because he accepted he was a sinner and humbled himself before God. This is definitely humbling. Janitor. Hey, janitor. Hey, manager. Glory hole. That's a glory hole. I don't want to talk about it. Google it. In my first month, we cleaned with a special industrial cleaner, but now we clean with generic bleach. We would have to mix 1 quart of the cleaner with 2 quarts water to make 3 quarts of cleaning solution. Now we just need 10 ounces of bleach per 3 quarts of water. The industrial cleaner was $89.15 for 5 gallons. The bleach is $11.50 per 5 gallons, which means boss was paying $4.46 per cleaning twice a day with the industrial cleaning, and now he is paying 19 cents per cleaning twice a day. which saves him a total of $3,117.10 over an entire year. Quite a word problem you won't see in a high school textbook. Who says math can't be fun? Boss even cleared it with the health department to make sure he was within compliance and code. Although, no matter how much I mop and scrub, I cannot get the smell out, and must have an olfactory stain on your psyche or something. There are some things you can never unsee, but there are also some things you definitely cannot unsmell, and this place is one of them. We get protesters once a month, and today's the day. I don't know who they are. I heard they're part of some church youth group. Who really knows? Just like the bookstore patron, the key is to always be looking away. Never make eye contact. The boss loves it. He's calculated that the weeks they are here, we get an average of 10% increase in business, and almost 15% if the TV news show up to cover it. He said if they ever stop protesting, he'd just hire protesters and make some signs so the revenue bumps would continue. I get the protesting and protesters, but I don't fully understand them. I guess that comes with growing up. You just shrug your shoulders and move on. I mean, insulting the lonely and horny is like showing a guy in a wheelchair where the stairway is. I end my week here, where I buy 2 glasses of my high-dollar scotch. I used to get pricey scotch by the case when I had my other job and other salary. Now I have to budget out for 2 a week. Would save up for a bottle a month, but I just can't wait that long. The stuff I usually like is $20 a glass, but I come here during happy hour, which makes it $10 a glass. I tip $2 per glass, so the blonde bartender will smile at me twice. So the end of each week I save up and bring $25. I save $1 for the bus or the jukebox, depending on the weather. You learn math well when you have to suffer it. Still, I am able to taste the good life once a week. The scotch I have for tonight is Oban. It's a Highland scotch, named for the village and where it's distilled. An oaky taste, some hints of citrus and sweetness. I prefer the Highland scotches to the inlay scotches. I would go on about the subtle yet distinct difference between inlay and Highland, but then I just sound like one of those dickhead hipsters trying to impress people, and who the hell am I?
Hey, the guys in the corner know who you are. They're taking care of your tab tonight.
You know, things are looking up. I got free drinks tonight. I'm going to get drunk. And I'm going to sleep well. And I'm on my way back. I'm young, healthy, educated, and god damn it, I'm an American.